Yeah, lor, today I noticed that I was frozen also in my class earlier, and it happened also for some of the classes I conducted, and I'm tutorial or even online sessions. Yeah, so I think Zoom is having certain issue, if I'm not wrong, because it's quite common. It wasn't the internet connection because it's very, very strong. Okay, but my student also face the same thing. Sometimes they are frozen. Okay, but over our side here, we are not. Okay, yeah. So don't worry about this. Okay lah. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, computer lab possibly. Now let's look at our mock exam question. So those of you who are new, I hope you have printed out your mock exam paper. Okay, this is question 20. Okay, we actually split out, just to let you all understand a bit more, we split up this whole paper into 3 parts to go through. So rather than just giving you all the answer and then you mark on your own, okay, what we do here is we go through question by question as well as students' answer, okay, individually. So what do I mean by that? Later on, you will be able to see. Okay, but today I must explain, there's a possible chance of your answers, okay, some of your answers cannot be shown here, but I will be taking a look because it happened on the weekday class where I have to, move the question here and there, okay, because some people answer only later part in tutorial 22, some answer in tutorial 21, never answer in 22, so must copy paste everywhere. Can? So I'm going to spend some time to look through, as I promised for the Wednesday group, right? I'll be looking through all their answers and giving comments. Same for you. So if let's say today I don't show you some of the answers, that they also got some problem. So I will be looking through all your answers individually and making comments there. Is that okay? Then I will pack it into our P6 drive. You can take a look, but give me some time because I want to be serious to look through everybody's answer, not just superficially look through and mark. Can? Yeah, it'll be important lah. So if let's say I go through and then I don't see your answer, okay, don't worry about it. Okay, just let me know in the chat that, I did not go through your answers. I will go into the portal and look for your answer and mark for you. Then the rest of you who have not done, for example, you are new today, quickly do it. Once you have already finished, right, let me know, okay? And then I can actually take a look at your answer also. This is my number for those who don't have. Copy it down. Let's say you have not done your mock exam paper, you're only doing it now or later on. Once you're done, let me know. I can send you my email address. Yeah, then you can forward the completed answers to me. Can? Those of you who are new today especially. Yeah, quickly take it down. Okay, come back to this. So sorry I talk so much. I must give some briefing so that everyone is clear. Question 20. Hugo placed a metal rod into a container of cold water as shown below. After some time, his hands felt cold when he touched the rod. So what actually happened? Now, what is this topic on? Very quickly, you need to tell me the topic or the subtopic or the concept tested. Type into the chat. Usually you all are very fast with this, so I'm not too worried. Okay, good. Yes, correct. So if you're talking about just the topic, yes, we know this is for heat, right? So there are also, some of you talk about heat gain, heat loss. So you can talk about heat gain, heat loss, some say heat transfer. Very good. So yes, all these are involved, right? Now, tell me, how does heat actually move? How does heat actually transfer? There's a condition for that. Okay, heat just doesn't move anyhow. It has to move from a certain region to another region. Yeah, that's right. So all of us know, right? Okay, it's going to move from a hotter region to a colder region. Hannah, everybody also start tomorrow lah. I think, right now. How many of you not starting school tomorrow? Okay, because I saw some of you saying starting tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, everybody starting, huh? Good. Yes. Yeah, so feel better, Hannah? Priya, nowadays we don't unmute. we have to type into the chat. Yeah, so we all know why, because if one person unmute, another person want to unmute, then another person want to unmute, we cannot complete. We have so little time. We want to quickly complete this. And why do I want you to type in? The moment you type in, I see how you type, and I know that is how you will write in your exam paper. So I'm going to tell you whether you are writing it down correctly or not. Clear? So everybody is typing in, yeah, and then I read everybody's answer. The moment I see someone has got an error, I will point it out and say that be very careful of writing this way, that way. You haven't been here for a couple of weeks. Is it 2 weeks, huh? I think this month, this month, I think, yeah. But you tried to come in last week, I heard. Okay, so that's what we are practicing now, Priya. I told them before, the way you speak and the way you write will be different. So rather than hearing from you, I want to see how you type in, because the moment you type in, I will know what you are writing in your exam paper. Okay, can Yeah, that's why you don't see them unmuting, they're all typing in. All right, okay, yeah, good. Yeah, otherwise I cannot go through all. Already we are behind time because the teacher last week also explained very clearly. I also explained in detail lah. That's why we need time. Okay, we already established heat transfer from a hotter region to a cooler region. Yeah, so how now? Which is the answer you would choose? Okay, so first you determine which one is at a higher temperature. Is it the rod or is it the cold water? Think about it. Okay, and then, good. Yeah, you are typing in. Then how will the heat be moving then? Right? So it should be, okay, you're comparing his hand now. You're comparing his hand, the rod, as well as the cold water. So which is the hottest? Quickly choose, which is the hottest? Okay, yeah, Priya, that's right. The way you're answering now is good. Yes, can. So you all are talking about, yeah, the hottest will be the hand, right? Yeah, then, so the heat is actually transferred from his hands to the rod, isn't it? Then what else? Okay, so the rod also, because it is at a higher temperature than the cold water, all right? So it's also going to have heat being transferred from the rod to the cold water. True? Okay, so what's your answer? If I look at your answer, I hope I can see. Okay, yeah. So I have a variety of answer. Okay. Yeah. Do you have your answer as C? Yes, everybody? Now, if you have gotten it wrong previously, think about it now. You must establish which one is warm, which one is cold. Hot and cold, do you know is relative or not? Yes or no? How many of you understand the word relative? If you have someone, okay, Brian, you don't know, huh? Brian, if you have someone coming from Iceland to Singapore, correct? Do you think they feel Singapore is hot or cold? Very hot, right? Okay, even if let's say they come to someone from Iceland, you know, Iceland is extremely cold. It's like all ice over there. So when they come to us and then they come into our aircon room, we might be very cold in the aircon room if I turn to 18 degrees at full blast. To them it's warm. Do you know that? But to us it's cold. You understand? So it's a matter of relativity. What are you making reference to? Relatively warmer, relatively cooler. So you must understand this. Correct. Hannah, you explain even further. Actually, in C, when the rod gains heat from his hand, it also means that his hands is losing heat to the rod. Very good. Yeah, what if you put them in a warm room? You will find them looking very red because it's very hot for them. For us, it's normal because it's our normal condition. Okay, Brian, understand now now? So when we go there, we are freezing cold, but they find that it's pretty okay. You understand now? Because they are so used to it. Okay, you go Iceland, okay, Brian, you look like bacang, you know, bacang, a lot of layer one. You wear like 10 layers of clothing, and then you see, oh, I'm so cold. Yeah, same thing. Yes, you can. Yes. Kason, you can type out your answer. Yes. Yeah, that's what we do, because too many students is difficult to see. But I will still be reading, no matter what, if you type in, I can see. Okay, but if it's like verbally, you all say, do you know that I can't in 1 minute, I can't have so many people's answer. Okay, yes, great. Kason, yes, correct. So answer is actually C, right? The rod lost heat to the water, gained heat from his hand means Hugo's hand. Yeah. So hand is 37 degrees Celsius. You might want to write down. Okay, the rod actually initially came from where? Came from the normal room condition. Yeah. So the rod originally, yes, was from room condition is 25 degrees Celsius. And then cold water, maybe I can say it's 5 or 6 degrees Celsius. Something like that. I just put a number to it to represent that it's cold. Yeah. Okay. So if you can see the difference in the temperature, you know how heat is actually flowing. Yeah. Okay. Something like that. Relative law, true. The rod wasn't originally around Hugo's hand temperature. Okay, hand temperature is body temperature. Human body temperature is around 37. Okay, Priya? Yeah. So originally, when we take it from the surrounding, it is at 25. Can, Priya? Question 21, the table below shows properties of a substance at different temperatures. Now, so these are the different temperatures that we are talking about. So when a substance is at 0 degrees, it has a fixed shape and a fixed volume. Tell me what is the state. Okay, state means either solid, liquid, or gas. Solid, liquid, or gas. Solid, yes. Okay, what about at 100 degrees Celsius? This substance has fixed volume and fixed shape. Still a solid, right? And then what happens at 150? Yeah, 150, Brian says that is a liquid. Yeah, fixed volume, no fixed shape. Brian, very fast. Okay, thank you, Brian. And then the last one. Last one. Oh, the rest of you all type in liquid. Yeah, and now everybody type in gas. Yes, that's right. So this is actually gas. Correct? So no fixed shape, no fixed volume. Now, I'm going to ask you one thing. Does it mean, okay, you see, from liquid to gas, right? Does it mean that this 250 is actually the boiling point? Do you think so? No. Why not? Why not? Can't tell lah. If this is a boiling point, what would you expect? Yeah, some of you, Alex say, oh, it could be below that, right? Yeah, could be 200. Somebody says 249, Alex say. Some of you say what? 248 also possible, 247 also possible. Correct. But if let's say the boiling point, BP stands for boiling point. If boiling point is 250, we wouldn't see exactly like this, right or not? During the process of boiling, do you have your water, you put at the stove, you start to boil it, right? Do you see it suddenly, boom, all become gas? No, you see liquid water as well as gaseous water at the same time. You understand that part? Same as melting. You have solid ice melting to liquid. Can it suddenly, boom, magic, all become water? Split second, not possible. Okay, it can only happen with time. That will be interesting. Yeah, that will be interesting. Okay, so during melting and boiling, at that fixed temperature, the process is happening. Okay, the process is happening. It has not completely changed. So y'all are right when y'all tell me that no, this is not the boiling point. Okay, it has already boiled off. Correct or not? Boiling has already taken place. That means before 250, the boiling point is somewhere there. Can be 249. It can be 248. We don't know. Okay, thank you for sharing. So if I have already explained this part clearly to you, let's look at the statements now. Substance, statements about the substance, definitely true. Can it be water? Okay, Priya says,